Welcome back to Hunter x Hunter Anime Review Special number 2. This one reviewing the 373rd chapter of the Hunter x Hunter manga, Succession. This chapter starts out with a bang, with the second Prince Carmilla confronting, she's being have a gun pointed at her by one of the other prince's bodyguards. He tells her to stop, and then he shoots her. She survives, despite being shot like 3 times, once in the head and twice in the chest, and there's like blood everywhere. And somehow she survives and goes on and sells her nimbies and goes on a rampage. Yeah, and she just marches right through, tries to get to the prince, just try to shoot him because that's what she had in the previous chapter. And the other bodyguard's like, "Do," or shoots like, and of course the let her through, stop her. Eventually, she tries her and tells this friend somehow he's able to block it. Tells one particular guy, and one guy takes her gun, says out and tells her, "I will torture all your relatives and family." He says, "I don't have one. The prince is my only father." And then she's taken to jail. And of course, we cut to Kurapika and Hanzo, the previous chapter, so why not? And so trying to investigate what's going on. Of course, you see also hand some reason, raising weight, and there's a room blocked off because of all that happening. But I can't use the phone. So Hanzo talks to, and they talk for a good while. They talk for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they get a call. They talk for like something's wrong. Phone was broken. They haven't fixed it. Some kind of, it's like, and Han's like searching for the prince, the queen, and his real body. And the chapter ends with Willingly, commander of the 7th Queen's service troops, and says he's going to ask her, to talk to him about. Yeah, and this is actually a pretty interesting chapter overall in the ways, but it's a little more interesting than the last chapter, where it felt like not much was happening and very little advance in the plot. This one, mind you, had a good amount of advance of the plot, which I do appreciate the writer for actually doing this. So this chapter finally felt like something was moving forward and something actually happened aside from a whole chapter of talking. So, still a good chapter nonetheless. I give this chapter, since it's much better than the last chapter, I give this one a 8 out of 10. It's an improvement over the last chapter, but still not up to stuff, basically, what they had previously before they had this arc. But overall, this arc is moving at a snail's pace, and this arc has been going as of right now with this chapter. I think, as far as I can tell, I think about a good 20 chapters. I have looked this up here. But it seems like this arc has been going on for a good long while. I'm trying to look it up here. Let's see here. How long has this chapter been going on for? Let's see. I'm bringing up the Hunter x Hunter Wiki website, because it feels like this arc has been going for quite a while now. There we go. I'm trying to look it up here, see how long this arc is going for. Okay, the Succession Contest arc has been going on since chapter 349. So, for almost 30 chapters now, this arc has been going on for, and it seems like it takes like a few chapters before the plot finally moves forward. And so basically, when it comes to this chapter, I'm not all that familiar with, like, because it's been a while since I've seen some of these characters. Well, aside from Kurapika and Hanzo, I'm not the rest of the characters are original characters for this arc, but I'm glad Kurapika actually does something in this arc. Yeah. I mean, it seems like he's running all the bodyguard. He's in charge of, like, all the bodyguard stuff, and he still has his chains out. Yeah, if you read the chapter, because you see him for like the last 2 pages of the chapter, you see him with his chains. And as for the reason why they're out, no idea. Just because, well, it just no. My guess is the writer of the series, the creator is probably used to putting it on him by now, despite the fact he's wearing a completely different outfit than he had been wearing prior to this. I mean, when you think of Kurapika, the most noteworthy outfit he's known for wearing in the series is the outfit he wore in the original arc of the series, his clan attire. That's pretty much an outfit he wore for pretty much most of the series. He wore that in the Hunter exam arc, York New City, and that's it. Just these 2 arcs. Excuse me. And I think he in the 2011 series, he was wearing pretty much the outfit throughout the entire series, never changed it. In 1999, he had a slightly different attire for the Zodiac family arc and the following arc that came right after that. And, of course, the start of York New City before he switched back to his clan attire. Yep. But otherwise, though, good chapter. So that's it for this particular video. So I will see you all next week for this particular one, where I will hopefully, well, as far as I know, still no announcement of a break yet, even though it's only, the manga is only back now for 3 chapters. So give or take, the manga probably going to hiatus again in probably 7 chapters. I give it 7 more chapters before it goes on hiatus again, because the last one hiatus, the writer did it after only releasing 10 chapters. I hope to God he manages to finish his arc before he goes on break again, because this writer has had a reputation for the series of putting in hiatus. Like, the longest one is 2.5 years. I'm hoping he does not do that again. I think the most recent hiatus he did, I think it was only just, I think about 4 months. Yeah, it was only just a 4-month break, but not bad, though, give or take. But at least now, when it comes to reviewing these chapters, I'm now actually reviewing these chapters on a weekly basis whenever the chapters come out. So, as of right now, the only manga I'm reading new chapters for whenever they come out, besides Hunter x Hunter, is One Piece, Boruto, and Tokyo Ghoul Re. That's it. Just 4 series right now. Oh, and Attack on Titan, because I just did the news chapter for that one. It's basically only 5 right now. But the next chapter review you probably would see from here is tomorrow, when I review the newest chapter for the One Piece manga. Yep, and that'll be chapter 894, along with the 824th. Yeah, I think it's episode 824 for the One Piece anime. Alright, so that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for whenever I get a chance, stay tuned next week for special number 3 for chapter 374, okay? But the next video I'm going to do after this one is, hopefully later today, the final, the next part for the Toriko anime review, where I review the final 24 episodes of the series. Well, the anime. Alright? So, see you in my next video. Bye.